Hey, everybody.
Hey, Don.
You guys having Zoom issues?
No, I didn't.
You
Yes,
didn't?
I did.
No, I got
Sound
right
good.
in.
I've been nearly 10 minutes trying to get in. My Mac has been running, everything has been running so unbelievably slow today. I can't believe it. I mean, Photoshop took 10 minutes to open. I don't know what's going on. I'm not very happy about it, but I don't know.
Well, I know all the universities are using Zoom now for their online classes.
Well,
A lot
there
of
is
them are.
that, but I don't know why that would affect Photoshop and InDesign
Oh,
and
yeah.
Word and everything. But I was informed by Zoom to expect outages and slowdowns.
Right.
So, great. Okay, well, let's get over here to photos and then albums and then we're moving it to 5 p.m. So I'm sure I posted it a couple of times, but I'm sure we'll have a couple people join us in about 50 minutes. And we'll just go back for them. That's not a problem. I changed it, but from now on, it will be at 5 p.m. Pacific. All right, let's share this bad boy.
Hello, John. It's finally connected.
Okay, let's get this over here. Okay, here we go. Any questions before we get going? Anything at all?
I don't think so.
All right, let's get going in here. If anybody has to jump off because you've got prior commitments and we're taking too long, just let me know and I'll get right to you, okay? That's not a problem. We do it all the time in Project 52. We do know that other people have other things going on in their lives. Well,
Not right now.
not so much these days, but other times, you know. All right. Ooh.
Okay, well, I did this one and then realized that we were supposed to do food, so then I did the carrots, which came after.
Okay. But
But
gosh, that's really beautiful.
The lighting setup was the same on both. I have a window. It's a northwest facing window, and this is morning light. And it's to the camera left of both of my photos, about 4.5 to 5 feet away from the table. And then I just put a reflector on the right-hand side. And in this case, it was a gold reflector. It was a piece of gold, sparkly scrapbook paper, cardboard type of thing. And I actually bent it, held it bent with my hand so that it was shining on the top, on the side, but kind of angled towards the top of that net type of thing.
Yeah.
But there's also a black card. On this one, I have a black card blocking the whole bottom half. You'll see it in the next picture on my behind the scenes. See what the black card is?
Yes, yes, yes.
So I have a black card. The window's behind the black card.
Throwing this great shadow back.
So it's throwing that shadow. And then that gold paper
really
is
nice.
what I have bent to get the gold on the front and the light.
Yeah. Wow. It's such a pretty shot, Barbara.
Oh, thank you. But it wasn't food. And I forgot. I didn't see that it was food.
Yeah, it may be food around May 1st.
So I did carrots afterwards, and yeah, the same basic lighting setup, but instead of I didn't put the black card on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's the same lighting setup. I didn't have the black card. It was just a window light from the left with a small white card from the right. That's all it is. And they were hanging. They weren't laying down. They were actually hanging.
Yeah, I really like shots like this. They're very, very simple, but it's the simple beauty of nature that you're pulling out here.
Yeah.
You know, really like it. Little hot right here.
I know that it was. And the yellow one's, well, the orange one on the far left is
Yeah.
also a bit hot too, right in
Yeah,
there.
a
Mhm.
little bit, but I bet you could bring that down.
I probably can, or I can
Yeah.
paint some yellow in.
Well, if you paint the yellow one, the problem is you don't have any texture.
Right,
So what
right.
I do, now you use Lightroom and Photoshop, correct?
Yes,
Okay, so
mostly Photoshop.
In Lightroom, create a new Lightroom. Um,
And just bring the highlights down.
yeah, just so you've got your image in there, highlight, looks really good. Now go over and just bring it way down and create a new smart object.
Right.
Move the smart object over underneath this layer in Photoshop.
And paint it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you can always come back to your smart object in Lightroom, tweak it a little bit, put it back over, and deal with the transparency mode of the layer.
Okay, as long as I keep it as a smart object.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't usually do that. That's why, yeah.
Yeah, I really have fallen in love with a smart object.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this light, I have to say, this window, when I discovered that this window was perfect, it's just in the mornings until probably 2 in the afternoon, there is no direct sun coming through it at all. And
Wow, nice.
it's the northwest window. And just putting that table I found doing it about 4 or 5 feet away keeps the light not too harsh, ever.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's just a good spot.
Always hang a white curtain there too.
If I have to.
Yeah, absolutely. Mario, are you here? Mario. All right, no Mario. Okay. Let's see. Do we have a behind the scenes shot? Okay, so he's using a window over here. That is obviously the button or whatever this thing is that we're looking at here, and a white card here, and that just gives us pretty much a highlight all the way around. Anything that's sticking up here is going to be lit either from this bounce card here, or from the light over there, or whatever is happening. Looks pretty good, Mario. Looks pretty nice. I think maybe this is a little bit brighter over here than it is over here. I think I would maybe do a little adjustment on that. But not bad. Not bad. I'd like to know what was over here. Maybe if Mario comes on at some point, we can find out. Umberto, you got here. Good. All right. So tell me about what is this car keys?
That's the car key.
All right.
I shoot this from top, obviously, and I was trying to use the circle of beauty, but also I wanted a full highlight on the cell phone.
Yes, you got a beautiful highlight on the cell phone. And
I wanted it to be complete, so I have to put the flash near to the camera on top, so it's a front lighting, not a circle of beauty lighting.
looks pretty good to me.
Well, I got what I wanted, which is the highlight on the phone.
Sure. And this transition right here, that sharp transition tells us how shiny that phone is.
Yes.
And then we see this guy here, same specular, same light, but it's a very soft transition. So we know that this little fob thing here has got a tooth to it. We can feel it. Yeah. Keys look good. Everything looks good. Never tuck, huh?
Never
okay.
tuck.
I don't know what that means. It probably means obvious, but cool.
I had to shoot this like 8 times in order to get the highlights on the phone and on the pen, because I don't have a constant light. I use flash, so I have to shoot and see and adjust.
You have
again until I
speed light?
Yes.
Okay. Next time you're at the hardware store, if there's a hardware store left. Next time you're at the hardware store, get
Okay.
one of those little LED flashlights.
Okay.
They're usually like $5 or $6, hanging there. Put a little piece of Velcro on that and your speed light. Velcro that little light on top of your speed light, and now you got a modeling light.
Okay. So I can preview
If
a
you
little
put it
bit of,
behind a scrim, you'll see where it's going to come out. If you're going to put it into an umbrella, you'll see a little bit what it's going to do. It's not going to work outside. It's not bright enough. But if you're working in a studio like this, it'll work for you. You don't
excellent
have
tip.
to worry about turning it off either because it's too weak.
Okay.
You just make the flash. The flash exposure will cover it.
Great tip. Thank you.
Yeah. Very nice, man. Very
Thank
nice.
you.
Nice natural looking still life. I like that. Wild turkey. Tommy Howell. Tommy, you here?
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I'm going to ask you about how you did your light from the back. I know there's a white card back there, right?
Yes.
Did
So
you do it as a second exposure? Or did you actually cut the white card to fit the bottle?
it's a second exposure.
I used to make the students not do that. Actually cut the board to fit
Hmm.
because I was a vile bastard. These days, I've cut enough every bottle known to man, and it's a miserable process. These days, you just put a white card back there and made your blast, and then took it out in Photoshop, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not a white card. It's a gold reflective card.
Okay, yeah, very nice. Man, nice highlights. Nice highlights right in here. This is a nice highlight right there. Very, very nice. Are these, well, let's see if you got it behind the box. No, you don't. Are these soft lighters, soft boxes, or are they scrims?
So it's I put my behind the scenes in the comments. So
Yeah,
large
right there it is.
softbox,
Yeah,
and then it's actually I've got a piece of cardboard from something I had mailed, and I covered it with white paper, just kind of
okay.
wrapped it like a present. And I have two pieces of styrofoam that came in another shipment, and I'm using those. So the highlight on the right side of the bottle, the far right there, that is the reflection coming off the basically white card behind the whole setup.
Mm-hmm.
Then the one in front of that, closer to the camera, is bouncing light into the front of the bottle and
Okay.
a little bit more around the side. And then I've got another card there on the left side that's just kind of brightening up a little bit more on that side as well.
Yeah, because we got a very sharp transitional edge here. So we know that there's something bright over here and it's got an edge to it, which is probably this white card here, right? Probably,
Yes.
yeah. So it's got an edge to it. Okay, your label's a little dark. This happens all the time. Do you have Nick software?
Yes, I do. And I've got a Photoshop Capture One.
Okay, Photoshop Capture One. You could probably do it in Capture One too. I use the Nick Vivesa for this.
Mhm.
So you can go in here and grab a couple of points of this gray right here,
And pull
lock
that
them
up.
all together in Vivesa, and then just pull it up a little bit. I mean, a squeak is all you need.
Okay.
Just a squeak. It'll look great. This looks great over here. This looks great over here. It's just right in here. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Just right in there. And if we can get you down into this gold area here to get that a little bit brighter, that'd be great. Very nice, surprisingly simple looking photograph, but it's not an easy shot to do.
No, I fought with this thing for hours to get to get to this shot.
Yeah, you did a very good job with it.
Thank you.
Mr. Creighton,
Sir,
a small Mikey strobe for what is that, like a little speed light, sir?
tiny little thing, 2 double A's, guide number 32, about the same, about as big as a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, interesting.
And it's got a built-in modeling light.
Seriously? Huh.
Yeah. I'll shoot you a link.
All right, that's great.
They'll-
Looks like you've got a big, do we have, no, we don't have a behind the scenes
I
shot.
don't find, no, I don't.
But it looks like is there a whiteboard or a softbox or something above?
No, this was shot with that little strobe and about a 8-inch by 10-inch softbox, about a foot to the upper left, camera left.
Okay, so it's up here.
Yep.
All
And
right.
then there's a fill card lower right.
Down here?
Yep.
Yep. A couple of things that I wish I could see, and one is that detail right there.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Probably be able to pull that up in Lightroom. Judging from where this is, which is not pulled up in Lightroom, I don't think, you'll
No.
probably be able to get just a squeak of it. We don't want to see it. We just want to know it's there. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? What I always say is, I don't want to see it. I just want to feel it. Just want
Okay.
to feel that it's there. That looks really great. These highlights back here look fantastic all the way through here. All the design work here on the handle looks good. Yep.
Yeah. The whole purpose of this is, and it's going to be an ongoing thing, is just trying to figure out what minimal equipment I need to shoot on location. Like, can I
Got
do
it.
it packing into one camera bag?
Got it. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this looks pretty good. I think you might get a folded board, like they have at Target, little whiteboard, put silver reflection on one side of it, just dry mount it or something, and leave it white here. And then you can just stand it up wherever you go. Because if you stood that up back here like that, you get a really nice highlight right along there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would take up no room in your case. Of course, you'll get all your gear together, and the first place you go to, you'll need something else.
And
Mm.
more gaffer tape.
Oh, and more gaffer's tape. How much gaffer's tape do you need? More than you have. That's the answer. All right, very nice. Good job. Thanks, Kevin. Glad you joined in. Lija. Am I saying that correctly? Lija. Lija. Okay, Lija, this is a beautiful photograph. Love the color. Lots of things going on. A little bit of it gets a little messy down here, but I think it's supposed to be messy down here. And I like that. I love the color. I love whatever you're using to light this very shiny bowl up here. It looks like a big white card up here somewhere. Hello? And really nice highlights right along in here. This looks really nice. Ija. Looks pretty. It's a pretty photograph. Oh, and there's how we lit it. Ah. Black cards, big reflector here, soft scrim up top. Yeah, this is great. I love it, these behind the scenes shots, because now everybody can see what she did, go back and look at what was accomplished by it. Look, she's got light up in here and everything. I hope this is I believe it is a female name, Lija, but just absolutely stunning. Really nice. All right, Bonnie. Bonnie, are you here?
Hi, Dawn. Yeah,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very, very good. I'm so happy today. I was actually able to reach my motorcycle handle grip. So my
Awesome.
arm is getting better, and I might be able to go riding before the end of next week. I'm going to make sure
Oh,
it's
wow.
very strong, but
Wonderful.
I'm very happy. Lovely, lovely highlights. Look at these gorgeous highlights right down here. And you put a little light on the back wall, which let you have this edge go black, because we can see that edge against this gray wall. And that's perfect. This was black, and we have that black edge. Then there's bottle we're not seeing, and it throws the shape of the bottle off. Very nice in there. I don't like that. I don't know what that is. I don't like that. Let's kill that.
You know, I debated on taking that out. I think that's the reflection of the speed light bouncing off the bottle onto the glass.
Okay, but you don't have a naked speed light on this shot, do you?
You know, to be honest, maybe, because I took some with just the naked speed light, and then I took some with a diffuser. But I think this is actually one with a diffuser.
Yeah, I see diffusers here. I
Okay.
see diffusers here. That
I
may,
still
you
think it's
see how
silver.
this is on the up angle?
Yeah.
Yeah. This may be that
Oh.
reflecting there. Maybe that. Anyway, it's a bright thing where there's not supposed to be one. So let's get rid of it. Looks
Okay.
great. This is very delicate down here. This looks really good down here. The front of your label here is a little bit dark, but I was asking someone previously, do you have Vivesa or Nick?
No, I think I have Nick. Yeah.
Okay, if you have Nick, you have Vivesa. It's the very top one.
Okay.
Click on, you see this silver color here?
Yeah.
You just click on the silver color. Don't change any of the Nick settings, the settings. And then you'll draw a circle around it like this, okay? Then you click on this R and it'll draw a circle around it like this. And then you lock them together by just dragging a box around them. Then slightly
Okay.
move them up. And what happens is that the Nick, the Vivesa, won't touch the dark gray. It'll leave it alone, but it will grab the gray that you have, and you can slightly elevate the exposure for that gray so it'll show. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
That
you.
should be, yeah. It's a very nice shot. Really, really nice shot.
Thank you.
Even better.
I had fun with it.
Good. Why are people calling me? Probably want to sell me something. Very nice. I love it. I like it when you guys, have you done a lot of bottle shots? Bonnie?
No, actually, that's my first. No, sir. Actually, that's my first one.
Yeah. See, I love it when you guys try something new.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I was saying I love it when you try something new and you do such a good job with it. Very nice. Did you hear me?
I paid attention to some of your classes.
Oh, good.
Yes, I did. I said
Okay,
I paid attention to some of your classes.
Very good.
So I learned something.
We are having, I'm getting notices from Zoom that we all have bad internet connections. I don't know why I would have a bad internet connection. So quick protocol. If you get bumped off, just come right back. You'll probably be fine. If I freeze and just disappear, stay. I'll be right back. It takes me about 45 seconds to get back on. So if I freeze and there you see me and there's no sound, I'll be back. So just stay. Don't leave. Very nicely done. That's your lighting setup. Look at
Yeah,
you. That's
that's
cool.
it.
Very nicely done. This is the part of the bottle that most people miss the first time they ever do this. And you were like, nah, I'm not missing that. I'm putting the thing up top. Good job. Wow. Love that.
All right, thanks.
Gray, are you out there, Gray?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very good. So we got a little smoke going on here.
Yep.
Did you put a behind the scenes in, Gray? You did. All right. So we're using a grid.
Yep.
Just a grid.
Yep.
And the smoke is captured in the camera, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. What is this back here? Is that hanging on the background, or is that?
It is a glass statue that I added. I did half of them with it and half of them without. Where that crossbar seemed to be cutting the statue's head, kind of like when you're doing a photo with someone, it was cutting their head in half, and I couldn't find a bigger table to elevate them to get them out of that spot, so that's why I put that behind them.
Okay. Okay. And we've got a fill card to the left side here.
Yep.
So you're basically skimming this thing and lighting up the fill card. Am I right?
Right.
So feathering that light, because
Yeah, because I was trying to light get the smoke lit from behind to give it a little bit more texture. So I was skimming through the front,
yeah,
feathering it off as much as
feathering
you
it
could
off.
with a grid.
Yeah. Yeah. So it actually works almost like your fill card is your main light, and
Yeah.
you've got a little poppy light coming from the right, a little kicker in
Yeah.
here. Really cool. Is it black and white or is this color?
I made it black and white.
Okay. Very good. What lens, sir?
I was playing around with a 24-70 on this one, and it was probably around 45, I think, 45,
Okay.
50.
All right. Very good. Very good. So it's about a foot tall.
Yeah.
Nice.
See how the bar goes to its head? So
Yep.
that's why I put that glass behind it, because I just hate it when I see a photograph and someone didn't take that in when they're doing a portrait. So
Sure. I like your out of the box thinking with the light here.
thank you.
Natasha, daylight with a side scrim. All right. A little bit of water splashing on it. Really like the color and the texture of the bowl here in this strawberry shot. Very, very much. Really, really like that. Daylight scrim. Okay. Love the water bouncing off there. That's fun. Really fun. Good job. That's Natasha. All right. Patrick Matthews. Patrick? No? This isn't bad. The ice cubes aren't great, Patrick, but I think you know that. The can is lit pretty well. I think I'd put water droplets on it, because without it, it never really looks cold. We have to give it that impression. And I think your light would really look great with the water drops on this thing here. The ice isn't working very well. If you're going to use fresh ice, you've got to use really well-formed cube ice. This doesn't look great. If you want to do shots like this, anybody who's going to do shots like this, go to Michael's when things are settled down and you can go to the art store. Go to Michael's, you can buy fake ice cubes back where they do the flower arranging. A lot of times they make these little square clear cubes that you can put into a vase and then stick flowers down into, or fake flowers or something. But they make great ice cubes, little cubes, and they're pretty cheap. They'll work for sodas. They will not work for bourbon or scotch shots. You need really, really good, well-made fake ice for that. But for soda shots, they'll work. These scratches have got to come out. Just absolutely have to. We got one here, we got one here, and one here. So there needs to be a little bit of cleanup on that. But your light on the smooth blue light, the lighting on the can looks pretty good, Patrick. Pretty darn good. Yeah, I love how you got your lights in close too. Good, 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 good. Mike Carpenter.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Mike. I really liked this shot. It's very brave. It's very dark. It's very subtle. And you've got to do a series of these shots.
Yeah, it's
This
kind of my.
shot, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, this shot is so unique because of the very subtle lighting, super subtle lighting. And the fact that you are going for these really dark tones, it's going to look out of place if it's the only one in your portfolio. It's going to be like, oh, why did you do that, right? But if you do this with a pear and some grapes and an artichoke, etc., with about 8 or 9 other things, the same kind of dark, moody, edgy lighting, then it's going to look like a series.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I thought about doing 2 or 3 of these, but sure. I mean, I got time, right? We all do.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, you got more times than artichokes. So
Exactly.
the time is no problem. Finding an artichoke might be a little tough. Yeah, really nice.
I appreciate that.
You've got this panel over here. Did I read something when you put this up somewhere that you were trying to get this really dark, moody look?
Yeah, I was happy with the mood. I mean, I wanted to do this dark look. I mean, I'm glad to hear your feedback on that because that is what I was going for. That highlight off the front edge, I was trying to get that under control too. The first couple times I popped it, it was pretty hot. But trying to get that arc to come back over the round shape, so I went with a taller softbox.
Got it.
So I put there's like a 12 by 55 back there behind that black flag on the right. So I really brought it up high and let it kind of fall over.
Okay, and then this is the scrim, right?
Yes. Yep.
Softbox here, scrim
So,
here.
yeah.
The scrim is reaching way out over the top of the apple, and
Yeah.
then it picks up this light here.
Yeah, so there's a white card on the left. That black square you see up in the left-hand corner is the weight coming off the boom where I'm hanging the scrim.
Got it. Very nice, man.
Appreciate it.
Pretty brave too. Good for you. Take a chance.
Got it from P52.
Yeah, got to take a chance. Keith Kanasiak. Keith? Hopefully he'll be here in 15 minutes. Sandra Hemming.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi. This is kind of cool, getting all these reflections and things in here. All right, so what's your image about?
Breakfast.
Okay. Looks like yogurt.
Yep.
Okay. That's fun. White yogurt is hard to shoot. Really
I've never taken a food photography class, so I'm realizing a whole lot of things here. How difficult it is to shoot food.
Yeah, and you chose white yogurt, which is everything has an easy and a hard, white yogurt, because yogurt is slightly transparent, right?
Yes.
So the first quarter inch of yogurt just sucks up the light. And it's like, wait, I want texture there. And yogurt's going, yeah, I don't think so. We're not going to do that because we're going to suck it up for the first quarter inch. It's translucent. But you did a pretty good job with it. Maybe
I froze it. Sorry.
To get some texture, a lot of photographers might put a little bit of what do you call it? Bran flakes, so crunched up
Granola.
granola, little granola on it. Then the granola gives you your texture, and you instantly know that it's yogurt. But
Yes.
that's very tiny. Overall, pretty good in here. We do have a little bit of difference between the yogurt and the white bowl. A blue bowl will show the yogurt better than a white bowl, but
Yeah.
we're getting real picky here, Sandra. So I'm just letting you know. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Okay,
It's kind of
thank
got an everything in its place kind of thing that I'm, we know what that is. That is a tangent. And we don't want
Okay.
a tangent in here. We want to tuck this
Uh-huh.
napkin under here just a little bit, because the bowl comes in front of the plate. The bowl comes in front of the glass. The flour comes in front of the background. The spoon comes in front of the napkin, but then the napkin and the plate are just like two separate things because they're just barely touching. And so,
I did try to do that. I think I moved the spoon at one point and it moved out again. You're right.
Yeah, very good.
Thank
I
you.
like it. Let's see what you did lighting wise. If you put it back. Okay. All right. Lighting's good. Do you have a light coming through the back?
I've tried not to. There is a window back there, but I tried not to have any light coming in.
Yeah, I like how you've got a gradient back here. It's brighter here than it is here, and I like that very soft gradient so that it's not dull. So on this side, this is, or is this your softbox here?
No,
this
it's
it?
the softbox on the left and it's a scrim there.
Okay, softbox here. Oh, I see the softbox right there. Softbox there,
Yeah.
scrim, and then white and dark cards to modify the items in here. Cool.
Thank you.
Very clean.
Thanks.
Yeah. Ling Messer. I saw Ling's pictures earlier today. I'm gonna there on the Ling, your critique is on the noon one because it's in that group. So I did that. If you come on before we leave, I'm sure you. So it's only got 15 minutes before that. Some people think it's 6 o'clock still. I understand that. Comes on, we'll take a look at it. If not, go hit that other picture. And you guys know how to do it at YouTube, right? Let the YouTube load for a little bit, and then you can scoot that little thing across the bottom till you see your picture come up. So you don't have to sit through everybody's if you don't want to. Mia Lisa. No? Well, Mia Lisa, you've got a lot of texture in here that looks really good. I like the rough and rugged texture of the pine cones and the wood and the very soft, delicate texture of the eggs. This is a nice shot. The warm eggs look great against this just very neutral background. Got a little blue going on in the background, which I like, and that really brings out the warmth here of the eggs. Good shot. Good shot. Pie, Jay Chatskull. Jay? Pie shot. Good. Jay will be here. We'll take a look at this pie shot when Jay's here. Then I'm going to find out why he didn't send me any pie. Norm.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Very good. And you?
Okay,
This looks pretty good, Norm.
thanks.
These are little pretzel bites.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're filled with peanut butter. I'm dreadfully addicted to them.
Yeah. So is my wife and my daughter.
I think this stay-at-home thing is going to result in some weight issues if it keeps going too long.
I've been very good. I am not going to break. It's so hard. It's so hard to lose it. I'm not breaking it, but
Yeah.
my wife's been very good too. But my daughter's been, she's just out of control.
There's
What do you do? What do you do? All right, here. I love your light up here. All these things. I would caution you the next time you shoot something like this, just like M&Ms, just like anything with a logo on it, don't show me the bottom one, especially up front. We
Oh,
gotta
okay.
have the top. Okay, and we got two bottoms over here. We gotta
Yeah,
have these
yeah.
tops. They're very important.
Okay.
The other thing that I think would make this shot work better is your horizon. Do you see where your horizon is, how high it is?
Yeah.
So the whole shape of the bowl is right up to the point where the horizon comes in. If
Right.
you don't need to show me these 18 inches of background, then don't.
Mhm.
Then don't. Get that background right there. Get it right there, right there. So look at what happens now. Oh, look, that breaks into the background.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
yeah,
makes
yeah.
the picture more dynamic, much more dynamic. Adds a little tension and pressure to the image. And we're not seeing all that background that we don't need to see. It doesn't serve any purpose. If you had wine glasses back here, because hey, we all know that these little pretzel guys go with really great with a good Bordeaux, right? But if there were wine glasses back there, then fine. That makes sense to have it. But if we don't have anything, let's lower that thing. We just basically push the bowl back, to the edge where you get in the camera, where you get that horizon line where you want it to be.
Great. Thanks.
You bet. Very good. So you got it. Oh, so you're bouncing speed lights off whiteboards.
It's I bounced it off actually the same whiteboard that's the background. It just
Got it. Yeah.
was way up high. So the light on the background is just really the feather speed light, but then the rest of the light's coming from the upper right corner.
I don't use this technique as much as I should because I really, really love it. But my friend Ken Howie, who's up in South Dakota right now, Ken Howie lights everything by bouncing light off of foam core. He only owns one big scrim, and he generally uses it as a big top light ambient fill. Everything. He shot all the Fender guitars for 20 years. Ryobi lawn machines, custom motorcycles and everything. And it would be really big whiteboards with strobes bouncing off the whiteboards.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And he's an excellent photographer.
Yeah, I was a little tight for space, so I thought I would try it that way.
Yeah, you can light any. He's done everything: wine, food, still life, jewelry, guitars, fashion. He's done everything with whiteboards. It's a huge part of the New York product scene. But when you get out into anywhere but New York, it seems that all photographers seem to think that they need to put the light on the subject. So they have a softbox aimed at the subject. And I rarely do that. I aim the softbox at a scrim with an angle to the box so I can create a brighter area and a darker area. And lately, I've just gone back to shooting with boards. It's so fast. It's like killer fast.
Yeah. Thanks.
Very good. Very good. Graham.
Hi, Don.
Oh, there you are. All right. Good highlight here, Graham. I like this highlight that you got right inside the circle of the egg. Right
This one's
here.
bizarre.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
fun.
a truly bizarre situation.
And then we've got, looks like this highlight here looks squared off. Is this highlight and that highlight is the same light, obviously. What
I've got no
is
idea.
that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay.
I've got a photo which I'll shoot later, but I'm in a huge, big, wide open space outside. I don't have any cards there.
Okay. So
What,
that's the
what I
sky.
did, now it's overcast. It's
Yep.
totally gray. I'm shooting at 16 to 3200 for these. I put a black card on the egg cup, the blue, just to darken that down. So I've got light. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun's literally directly behind me. So there's light bouncing somewhere, but I haven't figured out where it is yet. It's truly bizarre. It's giving me beautiful highlights, but it's
Yeah,
not
well,
a card.
overcast sky is a giant softbox.
Oh, yeah.
Big softbox. Yep. Cool. What lens did you use here?
It's either the 105 or the 24 to 70. Sorry, I didn't. I can find out. Give me a second. I just yeah, I can switch screens. Give me a sec. I've got Lightroom open. It should tell me. Am I still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I've just switched computer. It's 105.
All right. Very nice.
105, macro 105.
Yeah. Very nice. Great lens. Great lens for little things like this because you can really manipulate your depth of field to help bring your focus up front. Very cool. Thank you, Graham.
Well,
thank you.
Had fun.
Yeah.
Had fun.
Good. Gretchen.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Gretchen.
Hi there.
This is nice light.
Thank you.
This is really nice light. I love what it's doing to the pasta and the chicken and the carrots. So everything is doing really well. And I like this little dip of light there. So we see the shape of this beautifully through the light. We know exactly what it is. So what is your light source?
Okay, so I needed to go somewhere where I wasn't going to have any kind of light spilling in from the window.
Uh-huh.
So I went in a hallway, and that's a speed light. And then the thing that's causing the bounce is a foil lasagna pan.
Got it. Yeah.
I really kind of embraced the whole, what you said about using what you got and just playing around with light and seeing what it would do.
We made so many lighting tools with lasagna pans and those colanders and all kinds of stuff. Now you put this, you handheld the soft diffuser up, right?
That's like one of those 5-way reflectors with the thing taken off. That's just the scrim of it.
Right.
And I just had it sitting there because what the cutting board is sitting on top of is a TV tray. So that gives you an idea of how high it is.
Okay.
And then I was sitting on a stool shooting down.
Okay. So you didn't pick that diffuser up?
No, it's about that tall. I might have picked it a few inches up off the floor, but I remember I did take quite a few different shots with it. And actually that was one of the last shots because at first, in place of that scrim, I was using a white foam core, but it was creating what it was doing is almost creating like a strip of light right in the middle because it was blocking out, like it was like flagging it on the left side there.
Yeah.
And while I did like that, it just wasn't revealing and it was too harsh of a shadow. So I tried that scrim there and I liked it much better.
Softened your shadow a little bit. This shadow that you've got going here really makes your shot, Okay. It's so vividly pushes forward all of the items by having this dark shadow on the side. It really works out well.
So just a quick question. I wasn't really sure because after I had done it and submitted it, I thought, you think about what you should have done differently. And obviously because the light is coming in from the left, that it was brighter on the left side more than on the right. And OCD person is like, oh, the light should be symmetrical. It should be as bright on the right side as it is on the left. And
No, then it'd
I
be
didn't
boring.
quite get it to look that way, but I
No,
didn't know
no.
that.
It would be it would be boring because it would be flat.
Okay.
And the only way to get it even on both sides would be to put a light on both sides, and then you don't have any shadow at all, and then you don't have any pasta. You know?
Right. Well, and you can see in the behind the scenes shot. So I did try actually to put a white card on the right side to bounce some of the light back. And I actually, those shots I rejected because it bounced enough light back that I lost a lot of the shadow. And before I did this shot, my thought was right from the get-go, I want to create something that has shadows and has contrast and that sort of thing. And so that reflected light lost it. And so I just kind of dealt with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very clever. Did a good job with it.
Thank you very much.
Did a good job with it. Yep. In a hallway.
Awesome. Thanks.
Kit.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Kit. How are you?
I'm good.
It's my very first meter.
Nice.
Very, very first meter. And then my dad traded me for his Gossen Luna Pro. That was my second meter. My dad took back his Weston meter. Yeah. Are you still using this meter?
No, I was cleaning a box out and happened to find it.
It's not a flash meter. It's just a light meter, but should work.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, should work. These things work forever.
Yep, no batteries needed.
Nope. Nope. Very nice, man. You know, you cleaned it up. So if you cleaned it up, then we're going to have to make sure we really clean it up right there. I love the light. You got a main light on the left side and a big white card here, and you got a white card up here too, right?
I had to put there's a behind the scenes in the comments, but it's a big window on the left,
Yep.
some bounce cards on the right, and some smaller bounces on the top. And I put a black card just because it was a lot brighter from the top, just to knock some of that down.
Right there. That would start getting pretty bright right in here because that's metal, so it has a little bit of a shine to it. So the black knocked that down, let the metal reflect the black. Real clean, Kit, real clean.
Yeah, thanks.
2 shots stacked for focus. Cool. And which lens did you use, sir?
It's a 50.
50. Yeah, this is nice. I love that. And again, just like I told a previous photographer, this would make a great series if you had whatever you had, 5 items, 4, 7, make a great series.
Yeah, I'll keep digging in that box.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice, Kit. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Potatoes and eggs. Joey Harris. Joey, are you out there? Hey,
Yes, sir.
there you are. Okay. Let's look at your light. Your light's coming in from a window through a diffuser. Correct?
That's correct. But off screen to the right, there was a door that has a window. Originally, I was shooting with it open, and then this is kind of what happened. I decided that I didn't like it, so I kind of closed the blinds. And then when I uploaded the photos, I noticed that the first light setup was better because the image was flat when I closed the blinds on the right.
Yeah. Now the blinds on the right they're becoming your main light when they're open because they're actually brighter than this light coming from up there. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's probably a smaller source, right? So doorway or a window.
It is.
Yeah. And now you got this big soft light coming down in here. It's going to be very soft because it's so much bigger than the potatoes. But your doorway is farther away. it's just a doorway. So that's why we get this real hot pop right in here, right in there. Very nice. Looks like your focus is coming up nice on this egg here and this potato here, right up in here. What did you shoot it at? What was your setting? Do you remember?
I want to say, and I can check that out really quick here. It was at f7.1.
Okay.
And it was 85
85.
at 200 ISO.
Okay. Now, why did you choose the 85?
I wanted to get into the and look at the and get the textures. Just trying to continue the lessons from the first week and capturing the textures and seeing the difference between the potato, the egg, and the burlap.
And you process this in Lightroom or Capture One?
In Lightroom.
Okay. Go back into Lightroom with this image, right?
Okay.
Give it a little bit of saturation, like 10 units saturation. Let's bring some of this brown out. Let's also put a little bit of a vignette here. A little bit.
Okay.
Joey, I don't want to see the vignette. I only want to feel the vignette. If it's so dark that we see a dark edge, no. Just 5 units, just a little bit. And that'll pull our eye back into this part of the potato. All right?
Okay.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
You bet. Oh, croissants. Angie.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very nice. Look, I love you always design your images so well.
It's that graphic design degree.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got this layer back here, this layer in here, and then you just bring everything up here. Really cool. And the way you've designed it, there's no doubt about that the croissants are the hero with the blueberries, but the croissants are the hero. Everything else is kind of in its place back there, out of focus. These guys kind of wandering up to the spoon, but that's really, really nice. So what's your light?
This is a 105.
Okay. It's the 105 lighting lens, but what's the light? What is this, a window back there, a big softbox?
Yeah, there's a behind the scenes in the comments there. It's actually a video instead of a photo, but yeah, there's a big octabox behind, and then I've got some white cards kind of on the left and right sides of the main plate there where the croissants are. And then I was actually kind of up against a wall as well, so which was white, so there's probably some of that spilling too.
Wonderful. Really nice.
Thank you.
Like it a lot.
I had trouble with the spoon. The spoon gave me some trouble. Just the reflections on the spoon.
Ah, okay, down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, spoons are always going to do that. If you can find a spoon, like if you're ever out at Goodwill or something like that, and you can find a spoon that's kind of old and has patina to it, just buy it. Just buy it. So you can like have a spoon that doesn't reflect every damn thing in the universe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as I was working on this. So I wished I had one.
You can also use hairspray to dull it. Yeah. The cheapest, crappiest hairspray you can find. The kind they sell at Circle K, that kind of hairspray. Yeah, it's like, be great for spoons. Don't ever spray your hair with it, but it's good for spoons. That'll knock it down quite a bit. So very nice.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, really nice.
Thank you.
Yep. Ben Anderson. Hi, Ben.
How you doing?
Good.
Don.
This is nice up here. This onion and the glass. I was going to ask you, Ben. You asked me a couple of weeks ago. Are you going to join Project 52?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I sent you the hold my place email. You replied to it, so I figured I was on the list.
You're on the list. Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Go on over and get signed up because we start our lighting class Wednesday.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yep. All right. We're doing a lighting class. 4 weeks of April's lighting. That
Okay.
doesn't even count against the class. It's just we want to get everybody up on the same gear with lighting.
Okay.
All right. Looks great in here. I love the way the light is coming off these marbles and doing that beautiful soft edge here. That's so cool. You know what I would like to see, Ben? I'd like to see this up here, this top part.
I debated on whether to. I'm missing what you're getting at. You want to see it rounded?
Brighter.
Oh, brighter. Okay.
Right
Got it.
now, this is the brightest area, and I'd like to have this at least vying for the brightest. Okay, so I would go in there
okay.
in Lightroom and just sort of paint these, highlight these, paint them, and then see what you can do with the slider. Make sure that you dip down a little bit into the onion here so it doesn't look like the light's coming boom, because it's not. You got side light. But dip down into the onion, get that a little bit brighter as well. In about 5 minutes in Lightroom, you should really have it looking good.
Okay.
All right. Very nice.
I'll send you an email about where I need to go for the to catch up on the lighting. I'll send you an email. How's that?
Not a problem.
Awesome, sir. Thank you.
You bet. Very, very nice. All right. Next up is, I think this is Ben's, yep, behind the scenes. Dark field lighting, letting the light come around this black object here gives these great edges. Dark field lighting is really fun. It's a fun way to light. Very good. And, oh, look at this.
It is.
Matt Emick. Matt, this is really pretty. This is really pretty.
Yes.
Are you there? Matt? There you are.
Thanks.
Oh, we got audio problems, Matt. This is really good. You found strawberries. Whenever you're shooting strawberries, folks, you got to find strawberries that's got good green tops to them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Are you there? Oh, yeah. It sounds like a broken cable or something because you just in and out dramatically.
Okay.
There I went, and I'm back.
There we go. There you are.
Yeah, that happens. Matt, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me better now?
There you are.
All right.
Really love this. You got great leaves on the strawberries, which is so important when you're shooting strawberries. Beautiful color all through this. Did you add to the color in Photoshop or anything like that?
Not a lot. I kicked the exposure up a little bit. I may have tweaked the saturation just a touch, but not much.
Really, really nice. And I love your composition. This line coming down, this line going across, just captures the strawberries right in there. That one little leaf breaking the edge is awesome. Love it. It adds a real dynamic to the picture. And then these things being out of focus over here, it's really cool.
Thanks.
It's just really cool. Like an 85, 105, somewhere in there?
It's 24 to 70.
That's 70.
And I'm really close. Yeah, it's probably, I couldn't tell you without looking at my metadata where it was.
You got to be out towards 70. Yeah. And you're probably shooting at 2.8 or 3.2 or something like that. Really nice. Now, is this a window over here?
Yeah. This might, yeah, it might be 3.5. It's either 2.8 or 3.5. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. I've got a behind the scenes right after this one.
Yeah, there's the behind the scenes. Really nice. A little kicker right down here. Kick some light back. Let's go back and look at the strawberry. Yeah, look at that. Just all you need, man. That's just really cool. So many great photographs can be done with a window and a white card. Just tremendous. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I haven't used window light. This was really fun because I've not used window light a lot. So I really want to do more of. So it was a lot of fun.
Don, if you refresh your screen, I put my 2 at the very bottom because I missed the noon class. I had another meeting.
Okay.
They're the last 2 in the album.
I will do that. Let me see. The best thing to do is go back to the album and
scroll to the bottom.
Refresh it. All right. Now, I know some people did not get the message that we started at 5, and I may have missed your picture, like Jay.
I did.
I see Jay. Who else? Who else did I miss?
Sheila.
Sheila Joy.
Millie.
And who?
Ligia.
Okay, we will find you.
Sheila's are all bottom. They're the last 2, I believe. My behind.
Don.
Yes.
Also mine.
And I can't hear the name.
Do you hear me?
Yes, but what's the name?
Mine is the Ligia.
Okay. All right. I remember where you
The
are.
name of the photo or the name of?
This is you here, right?
Ligia.
Looks like we're having.
No, it's the red cups.
Natasha.
No. She was the one, she has like the nice red cup, green cloth underneath it. Yeah, right there, next to the gun.
Next to the gun.
Yeah. The one
This
that you
one.
were just.
Yeah, this one. Yep. I love this. I love your lighting. Your lighting with the, do you see how slow Facebook has decided to run? Ooh, boy, I hope we don't have trouble with that. Let's get you in there. Come on. Are you guys still there?
Yes.
Okay, we got a huge delay. I'm afraid. Come on, get loaded.
We're still here.
Get loaded.
What?
There we go. Well, this is what Zoom warned me about, and it's kind of why I moved it to 5, because at 6 Pacific, everybody gets off their computers in California and starts cruising around with their. Yeah, come on.
Taking all our bandwidth.
Yeah. What do you think? What website do you think takes the most bandwidth?
Facebook.
Netflix takes 68% of the bandwidth, and Pornhub takes nearly 30% of the bandwidth. Oh gosh. Come on. All right, now why is this happening? I don't want this picture. I want that picture. All right, do we see the picture?
Wow.
Lisia's picture? Yes?
Oh my God.
I've only got this. I've only got this.
We see
Is there?
that.
Oh, I think you guys are gone.
Now I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I think you guys are gone. Everybody's frozen.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
She lives just, yeah, she lives just outside of Moorhead. She lives a little bit outside of Lexington.
Oh, that area is beautiful. I love going photograph over there.
I do too. I go
I
out
mean,
every spring and every fall.
oh no, it's South Paris, Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The beautiful area, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to keep going here, or do you want to?
Oh no, we're ready for
Yeah.
you.
We're here, so
Okay.
let's do it.
Okay. Well, if we lose you again, it's going to get a little crazy. I don't think it's going to last. If we do lose you, I will be here at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and we will get everybody that we missed. Okay. So we'll make sure we get everybody. If we leave again, we're done, and we'll come back at 5 tomorrow. I'll put the link up tonight. All right, Leisha, I love your beautiful highlight here. It's just really,
Thank
really
you.
cool. And the scrim that you have up here, giving you all this light, and you put the black around it. And then, is this a light over here somewhere?
Actually, no, that's just the board that was there.
Okay.
But the light actually reflected on the little tiny corner. So it was just there.
Okay.
But I think it doesn't affect because I have a black card
How did you?
next to it, but I think it does is round, especially at the edge of the image, the front edge.
Okay, right in here.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you get the light to go up into the bowl?
Oh, because shooting from the front, on the right hand, I have the gold reflector, the diffuser, but with the gold side.
Got it.
As
Okay.
if you see it, you'll see. I was trying to shoot so you can see. You see that area? That
Yeah.
is the gold section of the diffuser.
Got it.
So the
So
light from the top is reflecting on the gold, which that gives you the very warm
Yep.
setting.
So that
good.
big diffuser is hitting the backside of this paper right here and
Exactly.
lighting up oh, that's really nice.
Yes.
I love this shot. Beautifully done.
Thank you. The dark chocolate, I put a little bit of olive oil on top of it.
So because it was it like white and gray?
Well, no, it was very matte tone,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
shiny. So I said, okay, let's put some olive oil, and that kind of shiny a little bit.
Excellent. All
So-
right. So let's move
But by the
forward
way,
here.
it took me 5 days to figure out how to put it. I
Oh.
practiced for 3 days until I had a shot.
Think about how long it used to take when we'd shoot it and then have to take the film down to the lab and wait 3 days
Oh,
to
yeah,
see if we
okay.
got it or not. Trial by fire. If you see your picture, folks, yell it out. Okay. Keith, are you here? Keith Kanasiak. Nope. Love that old
He
camera.
put up a note that he tried to get into the meeting, and the note came up that there was another meeting going on and he couldn't get into it, so he gave up.
If that ever happens, try your phones, folks. Just grab your phone and use the dial-in number. If it ever happens, just use the dial-in number. All right,
That's
Jay.
mine. Yeah.
Okay, so this is
That's
window
me.
light from the back, right?
Correct. Window light, and I had big scrim that when this is from a couple years ago, you had a kind of how to do a scrim thing. So I did that with some pipe, and put the pipe together and put this material on top. So I said, okay, I didn't use it that much, but I said, okay, let's go do it. It's there. And I have one area of the space that I was shooting in that actually has a sizable enough window to have enough light come through. So
that's your, is this curtain rod or is this,
I put things at an angle and there's light coming through the screen.
okay, what is the scrim material?
Oh gosh, it's a thin, almost like I don't know exactly.
Okay.
It's a very wet material. It is. I got it at the fabric store.
Yeah,
It's pretty much
good.
what I know.
It looks really, really nice.
you.
If you can find a receipt or something, what that is, I'd love to know. Tell people.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah,
I've
nicely
been
done.
several years,
backlight.
but I would recognize it. I'm glad
It
it's
looks like
okay.
that
Sure.
material that they make sheer curtains out of.
Maybe. Looks a little plasticky down here. That's why I was asking. See what I'm talking about? Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to get because you get filaments coming through plastic.
All right.
I want to thank everybody for their variety of ways of doing things because it gave me some things to try out. So
That's mine, Don.
Yep.
That's mine.
Yep. Like this, I am not sure what you're doing here. So please explain.
Well, I had too much light coming in the back, so I blocked it with the white reflector that I had there. I had the black side of that 5-in-1 to throw the black reflection into the bracelet. And then those little white cards down there on the front and the right, they're actually little mirrors. So just little disposable mirrors.
These are here?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're little mirrors, and there was light coming in from above that 5-in-1 that's straight ahead, the white one. And I was reflecting light off of those and then the black off of the black 5-in-1.
Okay, so let's go over and look at the shot again. All right, so you're using black to create your black edges.
Yep.
And kind of a back excuse me, kind of
Bless
a dark
you.
field lighting. Thank you. It's allergies, not anything else. Coming from the back because you've got this guy going up here and light spilling over the top.
Exactly.
And using these two guys, and these are like mirrors, you said, like a mirror?
They are. They're just little, they're like a disposable pack of mirrors. They get a sticky back on them, and they're just enough to throw a little bit of a specular in there on the bracelets.
Yeah, and the
lighting is specular.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the stones. Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting the specular on the
polished
stones as well.
stones.
Really nice.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of-
I was just experimenting and playing with it. So
Yeah, no, that's the absolute best way to learn lighting. Just get some cards and start playing with it.
that's what I was doing. I think that one of those cards I was even holding in my left hand down onto the bracelets from the little mirror on one of them. I don't know if it was this shot or not, because I was like all over this table with the, shoot it from every angle, Don. That's what I was trying to do. So
Sure.
So I thought the outcome was pretty good.
Absolutely. All right.
Hey, Shane, I know the name of the cups. They're Murano.
Oh, it's Murano.
Murano. Huh?
That's from
Oh,
Venice.
Murano, and the gold is actually 14 carats gold.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I called my mother to ask her.
What would we do without our mothers, right?
What now? Did I miss anybody? Anybody here that we've not looked at their picture?
I see Graham's name. Was he?
Yeah, we looked at Graham's.
He has his. I don't know which one was his, but I see his name on the
Yeah,
screen.
this one is his.
I was
Oh,
late to
okay.
the party because I thought it was 6 o'clock, so sorry.
That's
Yeah.
all right. You can see
Some
what
people are
happens.
slack.
At 6, we start losing internet bandwidth. So my wife is in there and she's saying Netflix is just haltingly going. So it may just be my neighborhood too, but all right, this is really, I'm having so much fun doing this and going up and seeing what people are doing, seeing new names and new faces and stuff. It's really, really fun. I'm so glad you guys are taking advantage of it and doing it. Tell your friends. Had everybody come in.
I did. I brought Joey to the party.
If I have to do another night of another show to get all the critiques in, I'll do another show. I'm fine. I'm happy to do it, and I just love seeing what people do with their photography. Absolutely adore it. All right. Any other questions?
Don, when is this going to be up? You're doing a video, right?
Yeah.
When will this?
Well, the morning one's already up, so this one will be up in probably an hour. Takes about 25 minutes to convert the raw video here, and then it takes about 25 minutes to get it up on YouTube. And then
and that'll be on the site.
And then I embed, once this one is up this evening, I'll embed both of those onto the class page.
Okay.
All right. All right, folks.
Thank you, Don.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Have a
Don.
good week. I'll see you
guys
tomorrow.
all have a
Good night,
all have a
everybody.
great week.
Thanks, Don. See you, everybody.
Todd, is our
Bye-bye.
session tomorrow going to change because of this?
No.
Barbara, did you do one for today?
I think she's gone. All right. See you guys. Take care.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, Dan. Thank you so much.
You're
Bye,
welcome.
everyone.